Welcome to my channel, Pisces. I'm Jimmy. Welcome to Jimmy's Road to Spirituality. I have decided to do your reading after a very painful and very, triggering session of crying because I was crying. But yeah, I was meditating and praying before this reading, and of course, I could not avoid it. You know, life sucks like this when you actually created pain in your life by, being ignorant, not caring, not giving a fuck. Life, is not gonna actually forgive you. Ignorance is not gonna forgive you. Not doing the work, not being interested, not caring, not choosing as well. Not choosing is a choice, you know. And I can feel the pain of Pisces. You are completion of all the cycles of some new. I mean, a brand new solar year is gonna be actually finishing with your sign Pisces, which is gonna be pretty soon, but it's going to take a while. But as well, we are still in the process of it. It is sad and disappointing and empty. And this is what is probably happening to many Pisces, masculine or feminine. It doesn't matter. We are talking about energies. We are talking about yin and yang, bodies and manifestation in this world of masculine and feminine. And everybody incorporates, everything both. In my pre-shuffle, I saw a lot of justice and judgment, mirroring both sides, temperance, um, sadness as well, and the transformation process that it's now is supposed to happen to all of us. I see Four of Wands here. Yes, it's a lot of pain triggering from your divine partners. They are actually, in a very disappointing, empty place because of their choices or because of them not making a choice, not choosing you. And we are not talking only about this life. Everything comes into this life, but the cycles are repeating, the lessons are repeating, the same mistakes, the same cowards or not interested people that they don't want to invest. They People that really believe that other things are more important than for example, your soul, your calling, your purpose, your who you truly are. Why did you come here? It's a little bit silly because I cannot speak. 10 of Swords in the reverse. Pisces, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. But many things and aspects of your life, they've been killed and they've been actually took out of the picture because they were not supposed to be there. King of Wands. I feel so much better after my crying sesh, but I really believe that Pisces are crying at these times. It's very emotional times. We are figuring things out between Scorpio and Sagittarius, that we actually entered in for many people, but many people they are still dragging the Scorpio energy because it's still that death and rebirth. There are things that actually have to die from the past in order for them to actually be rebooted and start all over again. Many people, many of us, I have Pisces in my chart, of course, as my higher moon in Vedic as well, and I have it in Western as well. So I'm a double Pisces in some aspects. In I see 9 of Wands, Wounded Warrior. Yes, it's a lot of healing that it's needed to be done here, Pisces. The star card, Aquarius energy. Aquarius is very important at this time as well. Aquarius is going to be the next sign that is coming in, but Aquarius is actually more mental, more emotionally detached. Sagittarius is going to be very triggering as well in the sense of of feeling the pain is what it actually came upon me. A lot of pain that it was not released, that it was not actually be dealt with, that it was not actually healed. Many DMs and DFs as well, divine masculines, divine feminines, are actually dragging themselves through the mud here in regards to this, being bruised, battered in the battle, by, letting themselves, putting themselves there. And it's everything is a choice. We all choose, what we want to have. In even in that not knowing or that ignorance or the fact that, oh, I don't care right now, I'm young, I can actually throw my wand to whatever the fuck I want, and I'm gonna put it out there into the world, and this is gonna be it. But this is actually the factor of a lot of pain, a lot of suffering today, right now. And many people are just dragging themselves through that mud of themselves not being able to maybe release that victim mentality. I am a victim of all this bullshit. I was raised like this, I was in this family, in this circumstance, in this situation. People are supposed to release that. Be transparent. When we are children, we think like children, and we are, hopeless and powerless and uh, ignorant. And this is actually what we are supposed to be in many ways. But when we grow up and we understand and we have experience, we have to actually fix that. And we are talking about not only this lifetime, we are talking things that we didn't actually released, solved, healed, allowed to come, in our within ourselves, to actually realize them, to make them come out, even if it's a burst of pain, even if it's a burst of staying there and weeping yourself into whatever, feeling that you're probably dead, because it's kind of a dark night of the soul, realizing how much bullshit you allowed, how much bullshit you actually threw in, or you got in. Because it can be both sides. Many people did it purposely. They did it, they planned it. They didn't actually, oh, this is other people doing it to me. It's me doing it to other people. And I know, because my ex is a Pisces. He's a very intuitive guy, very intelligent, very smart. He's a genius in whatever he does. He worked very, very hard for whatever he has. He got to this point financially, into the into whatever knowledge he has in regards to his craftsmanship and everything. But as a person inside of himself, he's like a tormented person. He's a person that doesn't see himself, doesn't acknowledge himself, doesn't love himself. He punishes himself. And many Pisces, probably you punishing yourself, guys. But it's enough, it's enough is enough. It's time for you to release that. I don't know why I'm feeling this and I'm going about this, Pisces. Masculine or feminine, I don't know here. But yes, it's time for you to heal. It's time for you to release. It's time for you to balance yourself and know exactly that if you didn't invest it in that, it's time to allow it, understand it, put it out there, and first of most of all towards yourself. Understand it, that you didn't invest it, you didn't want it at the time, and maybe you want it now. The time is up, because it is so much pain and hurt in this. It is so much disappointment, emptiness, and regret. And I cannot turn back time. Nobody can. And you wouldn't want to, probably, because at that point you chose with all your heart and all everything that you were. And that's exactly who you are. It's very difficult for a person to change by themselves. Flesh is going to regenerate itself, like sin within yourself. All this damage that you allowed so many years, if you don't actually see it clearly, you're not going to be able to release it, and that's a problem. But maybe that's the divine wanting to show you or tell you something in regards to this. You did it to yourself, and that's the truth. You chose it for yourself. You let other people um, make you feel that maybe you're the victim, or you think, because you're probably in your mind, you think, oh, I'm the victim in this, I did the right thing, I was the healer, I did everything. Many Pisces could be in this situation, oh, it's not my fault, but you have a part of this situation. There is not only one party in regards to that situation that it's at fault. Even if you didn't answer or you didn't do anything, that's the problem, that's your fault. And of course, you invested in other situations and circumstances in regards to this nine of wands here, which is building a wall, or but not when you go to bullshit, when you do the bullshit, you put up a wall saying that other people's fault, other people did it. It's not like that. It's what I'm saying. And I'm not talking here about my ex. My ex will never recognize that he has a part of the deal, and he knows it. The biggest part of this, he has it. He did it. Now, the fact that he doesn't want to recognize, he doesn't want that transparency, or maybe they recognize it towards themselves, but they will never be able to put it out because of this victim mentality, victimization that that you probably could have been dealing with. But it's a problem if you cannot recognize it. It's a problem if you cannot actually be truthful towards yourself. It's in regards to yourself, not the other person. Of course, the other person has their own faults. Nobody's perfect. It is like that. But it's time for you to heal. It's time for you to release. It's time for you to acknowledge the part of your guilt, of your fault. And I see 1111. It is a time of transformation. And I want you to know, guys, that the divine, the guides are here with you, Pisces. The next two cards that I see is the Justice card and the Wheel of Fortune. Libra. Oh, this is Aquarius, this is Aries, Leo, Sag, Libra, and these are all four fixed signs. Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. Or you have been stopping yourself, or you let other people stop you, because look at the serpent here that is actually trying to just drag all this force of this wheel moving and trying to stop it, because people were against this situation, against this situation that you're facing here, that involves a lot of victimization and a lot of fault and pain and feeling guilty. And if you're guilty, just recognize it and then just ask for forgiveness, from yourself, from the other person, from the divine, whoever is involved. Because I have three major arcana here, very, very strong, very powerful ones. It will be the time for you, the justice here, to actually release this pain, this situation. Because justice works in the favor of those that can humble themselves and recognize the truth. The Wheel of Fortune is destiny, fate. It is divine timing as well. You can be this serpent here yourself. You be the one that stopped this from moving forward, like a long time ago. You waited a long time, maybe, to even see a little bit of that piece that was missing from the puzzle, because you cannot continue forever to be this victim mentality, this person that puts walls against those that actually are healers, that try to heal you or try to heal the situation. If you're never guilty, if you're never at fault, you're not faulty, you're a perfect being, and you're not. There is no such a thing. I forgave my ex, of course. I released him. He is mature. He is a mature man. He's supposed to understand for himself. And you guys, Pisces, you should let the other person realize for themselves. It is a lot of pain involved in here. But there is healing as well. And you, Pisces, you are healers. You're supposed to be the ones that heal yourselves and heal the world. You're very, very psychic and very spiritual. You have probably these dreams during the night that show you like images and pieces of the situation, or of yourself, higher self, a hidden part of yourself that was there. Knight of Swords and the Page of Cups. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. This is your energy, Page of Cups. Maybe you want to go towards somebody, Pisces, or you probably expecting some sort of little, offer of love, or you're gonna receive a, like a very, a beginner's offer of, of emotion from somebody that has, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in their chart, or this might be you. You want to go towards somebody, but you don't want to jump into this. You want to go very, very, step by step, very slowly. And somebody is like waiting for this message of truth to come in, or you are expecting some sort of message of truth. Then I see the Tower with the Emperor, and Hermit with the Three of Cups, and then Ace of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. This situation has been dragging for a very long time, and that's the truth. You're sitting right now, Pisces, in a position, or the person that you're dealing with in the situation, they know the truth now, but they drag this such a long time that, even the thought of this person coming towards you with a flimsy little offer. Oh, listen, are you single? Do you want to maybe blah blah blah, grab a coffee, go out to have a walk, let's have a 5-minute chat, whatever. The truth is, Pisces, that you expect very little from love, or of love, in regards to yourself. And that's a problem. You should expect everything. That's the truth. That's the Knight of Swords. The message of truth for you here in regards in this reading, this energy here tells me that you expect too little. Why? And if you're dealing with this Emperor energy, this person goes through a tower like fucking hell. Aries, and this is Pluto. A very, very unstable and false and fake foundation that you have been building on for a very long time. And this is actually Aries energy, which is a God card. This is staying in your power and authority, decision making. This is a singular, very singular energy. This person is single at this time, but they can talk about, losing themselves. This person was lost. They were lost in the past. That's why the Tower is here. The masculine energy that you're dealing here with, Pisces, if you're the feminine watching, this person had to go through a very massive destruction in their life, in the situation. This person can be a narcissistic as well energy, very singular, as I said, very stubborn. They think they're the shit above other people. This can take a very, very crazy looping twist here with this Emperor staying here. But he's underneath the Wheel of Fortune, and the Page of Cups underneath the Justice. Do you think that justice is to give a little tiny bit of love, or expect a tiny little bit amount of love, or fulfilling of your emotions, or going towards the fulfillment of your emotions? Do you think that this Page of Cups is going to make it? And if you're the person that let the other person go because you didn't believe in them, and this can be this Emperor here with a Page of Cups, this person didn't think that it's very important for them to drag their ass from their singularity, stubbornness, deceitfulness, narcissistic ways, to actually come towards the love of their life, or the one that they pretend or they pronounce themselves to be in love with. Yeah, masculine energy. And you can be a feminine young body, a yin body, and you can actually incorporate this energy of a narcissistic, very singular, very stubborn, very, not doing anything. But this is the trick here. With the Emperor, you're supposed to take action. You're a master of making decisions, staying in your power of your decision making, or your authority as an Emperor. as God led, spirit led person, masculine energy. The Knight of Swords with the Tower, when the destruction comes and all the fake foundations and all the fake pretenses and everything else, then what it remains? What is remaining here? A message of truth? Yes, this person, this Emperor energy, they got their truth. They got the message of truth. And they know now that whatever they invested in or how they invested in this situation, it is bullshit. It is not working. This is not how you go in life. Three of Cups with the Hermit. This is a card of celebration, reuniting with friends, family, going out, going to parties, events, connecting emotionally with other people that you probably don't see, very often, or people that actually are in your circle, your community, your friends, your family, whatever. But this is a third party involvement of emotions here. Somebody that involved themselves into this situation in regards to you, Pisces, in order for you to actually infiltrate your emotions, for you to become this solitude, lonely man, left alone, dark night of the soul, Virgo energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is your energy, Pisces. I don't know how you want to take it. Take it how you want it. I'm not here to tell you, oh, this is you, this is not the other person. No. If you're not fulfilled and if you're not happy, if you're a victim mentality here, you are the victim, or you are the person that victimized the other person, the other party, or the other parties. Put it how it resonates. Yes? How long are you going to stay into this energy? How long are you going to think and you're going to be like this? Okay, it was not your fault. You're the victim here. Okay. And this, they are old excuses and no fucking excuses here. Doesn't matter what and how, no excuses. In the end, you're going to stand in the front of the Almighty God and you're not going to have one fucking excuse. You will want to actually perish in that moment and never exist anymore, or never existed in the first place. You're not going to have any excuse. You're not going to come in front of the divine when he's going to ask you why you didn't do this, why you didn't do that, why you didn't take a risk, why you didn't actually got yourself involved in the process, in the situation, in your life, in your decision making, in everything. Why would you expect if somebody else come and actually leave and just sleep in your bed and live your life, make decisions for you? Why this little? And why with this little you expect much more? Why? If you do the same fucking bullshit all over again, how would you want this to actually come in your favor? How would you want this to actually play at its finest and its best and it's the most highest when you offer this, or you think, oh, I deserve this? No, 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 no. No, Pisces, no. You think very little of yourself. You don't trust in love anymore, or you never trusted in the beginning, because if you start with this, oh, this happened when I was a child, this happened when I was younger, this blah, 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 blah. If you're staying into this energy, which is the first card here, Nine of Wands, justice, it's served to you. And if you don't see that you're actually the healer in this situation, you are the one that can go and say, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I was wrong. I was blind. I was stupid. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to say, but you'll have to regret it with all your heart and see it truly and fully and completely. Not just the part, oh, I just did, I was wrong because the food got burned and I got, I jumped and I kicked your ass and whatever happened. It's an example. I don't know. Your entire responsibility. It is your responsibility to actually acknowledge the truth, face it, take it in, cry it out, release it, pat yourself in the back because you could actually forgive yourself and the other person, no matter what happened, whatever happened, and receive your justice. Because this Wheel of Fortune, if you're not participating in it, You're not a participant of your own, in your own circumstance, in your own life, in your own wheel of fortune, your own fate, your own destiny, your own calling. You cannot blame anybody. Not nobody is to be blamed but you. Dark night of the soul. Pisces, for you or the person that you're dealing with in regards to this situation. It's a sad, sad world when you don't want to take accountability for yourself. You're not accountable for this. Probably you're receiving, fairness, healing, having hope, releasing all the pain, healing yourself, healing the other person, or healing others in regards to the situation. And this is justice. This is divine justice. And it is given to you. Actually, things are going to work in your favor, or they are working in your favor, Pisces, if you recognize your part of the missing part of this situation, your fault, your part of blame, your part of, in the situation. On the other hand, I see the masculine energy with the emperor here that are really going through a very dark night of the soul. This person is weeping their heart out. They feel that their heart was ripped from their chest. They feel mostly separated from everything, from everybody, even from themselves in some situation. But see, this hermit is following the star. So if you're the feminine energy here, Pisces, that you have been doing the healing and you healed yourself and you healed the situation and you forgave the situation and you accepted, you allow the situation to move forward through this healing, through this star card here, you are the one that is receiving the divine justice. And you're the one that actually it's blessed. The wheel is actually working and it's turning in your favor. It's like your ball is in your court right now, Pisces. If you didn't do this, well, it's gonna be a problem. The situation is gonna be reversed, and everything is gonna go in reverse. If you don't consider yourself to be forgive yourself and forgive the other person, no matter what happened, then you're not free, and that's a problem. That's the victim mentality here. That's the victim perspective of, oh, I'm a victim, I will never get through this. How could this happening to me or done to me against me? But on the other side, as I said, if you're dealing with this emperor, Aries, very singular, very narcissistic, could be very narcissistic person. They give a little, wanting to have boom everything. If you don't invest, if you don't risk and put all the talent, and all the blessings and all the efforts there, how would you want this to actually work in your favor, or for how long? And mind me, this emperor involved other people in this fucking situation, other energies, other people, other emotions, other opinions, other parties, whatever. Take it how you want. I'm going to use the everyday tarot deck that I have here. Very tiny little deck. I see the sun. See, I was pre-shuffling all the three decks that I want to use. Let's shuffle a little bit more and see, for each card here, a little bit of clarification of clarifying the energies. We kind of have both sides of the story here of Pisces. And it's sad, man. It is empty and sad and disappointing. So much sadness and disappointment for what? Please give me a few cards for this reading, the reading of Pisces spirits, please and thank you. Let's, the sun again. It's another chance for you here, Pisces, in regards to this situation. Take it or leave it, whatever. I got back to the sun, which is Leo energy, and I have a Knight of Wands. Nine of Wands, Queen of Wands, Hermits, King of Swords, Ten of Swords, Judgment. Let's reshuffle. Let's shuffle. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Very smart person here in the masculine energy of air. But this King of Swords is actually very detached from their emotions, and have been feeling attached, detached from their emotions. Very mental, very very logical, very looking for the for the shit and everything. Probably this person was so cold in regards to you, Pisces, or you in the situation, or you are right now, or this is probably the past. The Nine of Wands is something that you drag from the past, or is dragging you from the past. This person is mentally looking always for the fault in others. This is a person that belittles others. It could be very cold, detached, they said. Very, 3113, I saw. It's mirroring energy. This person, probably Pisces, in the past, they try to project their bullshit upon you in regards to your whatever situation you've been dealing with. This can be love, this can be partnership, family, friendship, whatever. Somebody that always looks for the proof in every single little things and finds fault in things. And this can be very very putting down, very very a very heavy energy, always finding the fault. I see the Four of Swords as well in reverse here. Again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in on top of the Star card. You have done the healing, Pisces, or the person that you're dealing with, it has done the healing. They released something, they meditated, they thought about it, they contemplated, they took their time to actually go through this process of healing with hope. Of course, the Star card is hope, and it seems that this Emperor right now is following some sort of hope, because the Star card is healing, it's releasing, it's hope. It's having another perception about things, about the situation. And of course, a bunch of cards fell here. Ten of Swords, more swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Judgment. Yes, they didn't. This person that you've been dealing with, or you in this situation, you didn't want it to put things to rest. Maybe this other person was requiring from you peace and healing and balance, because this is a balancing act here with the Star card. It's always balancing whatever happened, or whatever the situation. The person that you've been dealing with, Pisces, or you, or you in this situation, I feel this is Pisces very much. I don't know why. I'm actually convinced. My mental is like popping right now. It's like, this is Pisces. You didn't want it to put the situations of this bullshit of putting fault, blaming, projecting the bullshit on the other person. You didn't want it to put it to rest. That's why the Four of Swords is in the reverse here on top of the Star card. You didn't want it to let the situation rest. You didn't want to have had hope and the perception of yourself seeing this situation having balance. You could always throw the rock, even if you didn't have to hide the hand. You always had to actually cut this person. Cut it, cut it, cut it. You didn't want the situation to be put to rest, to find that balance with the Star card, which is very important here. So that's why you killed it. This is like murdering somebody in their, in your morality. I'm so moral and I'm so ethic that I'm gonna actually fucking kill you. You cannot stand in my presence. And it's on top of the Justice card. You're gonna justify killing, murdering this situation. Thank you for the like, guys. You're gonna try. You try to murder the situation, to put it to death, and this is the justice that you receive. The divine is very very clear here. And on top of the Wheel of Fortune, whatever was actually a gift from the divine to you, Pisces, You actually didn't consider it. It was not good enough for you. That's why judgment here. You had to actually take and dig out the dead from their tombs, from their graves, to actually make you feel some sort of sick satisfaction. This person was not good enough for you, Pisces. That's why the situation went to fucking hell. This is the truth. I don't know what, put it how it resonates. I don't know. You'll have to recognize the truth, because if you keep on lying to yourself and you sit in this bullshit position here with the Nine of Wands and the King of Swords, very cold, very detached. I'm the right person. I have the right actually to be the victim here. I'm the victim here. No, bitch. You're immature and you're blind and you're stupid. And this is not going to actually work for you. The divine is not going to have it with you. The divine is going to actually break your back because you're a fucking fool that doesn't see anything. Five of Wands, involvement of other people in regards to the situation. This is actually the third party. Third party involvement in regards to your situation, your family, your business, your friendship, whatever. Put it how it resonates. But this is other people actually fighting against you and this other person. Oh, you're right. This other person did this and did that. Put them down. Just cut their heads off. Look at this. Even if this person can seem very intelligent, they've done a lot of, a lot of research, a lot of work. This person can be a police, can be somebody that actually studied something, maybe psychology or something like a higher degree. They see themselves on a higher degree than you or the other person. Other people's involvement, the third party situation, made this situation to be a very, very stupid conflict. Getting into conflict with other people that you let yourself involved with, or you let them, the other people involved in this situation. And this puts you in a very, very stupid conflict within yourself. Or if this is you, that you had to drag yourself through this. It was as well with the Judgment card, something that you were supposed to actually complete and finish with the Wheel of Fortune here from a past life. You had to actually acknowledge and understand this in the past life. With Judgment here, with the dead being raised from the ground, from the graves, you have received another opportunity here, Pisces. A God-given opportunity. And this was probably a gift from God that you could not actually see. Because you're too picky, you're too singular, you're too selfish, you're too crazy, you're too good to be true in this world and in this situation. This is a person that actually puts other people down. I told you, narcissism, narcissistic behavior, entitlement. I'm much better than you, I'm higher than you, you're shit. Really sad. The Lovers on top of the Tower, Gemini energy. Now this person realizes, or you realize, that this person is actually your soulmate, twin flame, divine partner. You realize that this person was meant for you, was, God gave it to you, a person that was meant for you. And you didn't probably wanted to have peace with this person, balance. That's why Justice and Wheel of Fortune and a Judgment card and the Star, which is very, very important here to understand. You didn't see the situation as a healing situation, a balanced situation. You saw this situation, Pisces, you or the other person, as something to be dragged down, something to actually be put to death. 10 of Swords. And you put it to death through your behavior, through your coldness, through always picking the situation and picking the wrong things and being very, very probably passive or compulsive, aggressive, fighting all the time against this person. But as well, the Gemini card, the Lover's card here, it's a choice. And you were guided and led to this person. The divine is very present into this card with the Lovers here. This person is meant for you, was meant for you. But the Tower tells me that you didn't want it. You actually threw it into the trash. But probably the divine, that's why it's going to throw it this to you right now, Pisces, into your face. Because you actually took a very good thing, a gift from God, and you actually shit on it. Who is the fault? Who is to be blamed here, Pisces? You have to recognize your part in this. And you have to recognize the other party as well. Both parties, both sides. There is not only one in a situation, in a partnership, friendship, or whatever. And we are at least two. And these two people have, each one of them, they have a different aspect of it, a different perception, a different understanding of it. Tango, you cannot dance tango in one. If you don't dance tango, if you don't dance the tango in two, it's going to be just a singles dance. If you didn't want the other person, why did you drag them into this? Just to humiliate them, to put them down, to tell them all the time that they're not worthy of your greatness and your mightiness or whatever you think you are. And then the Eight of Wands on top of the Knight of Swords here I have. The truth is, Pisces here, you or the other person that you're dealing with in this situation. You know the truth and you want to go towards this person. You want to actually message this person and tell them the truth. That you know exactly what you did, and probably you were blind or anyways, if you don't acknowledge this Nine of Wands here and you don't release yourself, this energy and the guilt and the pain and the blame and the everything, and you stay in this detached place, energy of a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. I see a lot of singularity in this. I am right. I am the right one. I am right. I am the fair one. I didn't do anything wrong here. No, something you did wrong. And probably if you didn't do it, it was not such a big of a deal in regards to this situation in your place, Pisces. Because I really feel this energy is yours and in somehow something that was required from you. And the situation brought you to this justice and Wheel of Fortune with the Judgment and Ten of Swords because of this Nine of Wands, which is the first card, which is the most powerful energy here. This is what the divine is trying to show you at this time, Pisces. Anyways, a message of truth or traveling here, it's going to be media, whatever, email, messaging, any platform. Somebody wants to come towards you or you want to go towards somebody and just tell them the truth. And then I have the Six of Cups on top of the Page of Cups. This is reminiscing about the past, being stuck somewhere in the past, this lifetime or past lifetimes. This fragmented energy of emotion here, the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, it's a Seven of Cups, which is a card of illusions. The grass is greener on the other side. It is much better out there. It was maybe in a past life because you betrayed this person that you're dealing with here, Pisces. Or this person that you're dealing here, this Emperor, is the one that actually got themselves involved in this emotional loop of illusion, creating more feelings, emotion in regards to bullshit, other people involved, third party, enemies, fighting people against whatever this was. Maybe it was a union with the lovers, it's a twin flame. This is something divinely orchestrated, and it's a contract with the divine and between two souls. So this is not something that you take lightly. This is your divine partner. How easily a blind person and a very narcissistic, very selfish, very, you know, this is very toxic energy, very toxic. To feel that you're always right and you're perfect and you never did anything wrong, and then you're the victim. This is a very toxic, um, I think it's like mostly mental problems. Somebody here that you've been dealing with, or you have some sort of mental issue. This talks about selfish, being very selfish, being very singular, emotionless, cold, detached, very sure that you're actually the shit, but you can be shit by yourself. Be the shit by yourself. You don't have to drag nobody else with you. And the problem is that you rejected and denied a divine partnership here that the divine was actually given to you, Pisces. As well, the Seven of Cups together tells me of involvement of other people that really wanted to steal your divine partner here. Kitchen, witchery, sorcery, black magic potions, whatever the fuck somebody did here. This is coming from a past life. This is a past life judgment. The connection that you have with this person is very light and childlike. It's like you both met one another when we were children in a past life or in some of the past lives. You met as children and you had this love, this pure and honest and unconditional love. You were kids and you fell in love with each other, and you didn't find any fault within yourselves at that time. And in some sort of way, your partner here, or you, if you're the masculine or feminine watching, the masculine right now, he's remembering about these feelings that they had in a past life, which is very strange for this emperor because they don't require, maybe they were not with you personally in this lifetime, is what I'm feeling here. Many things and factors in this situation actually kept you apart, separated you, is what I'm feeling very, very strongly as well. But something is actually brought back to you. You know the feeling of this person. This person is connected to you in their soul. Their soul is actually pulling at your soul. It's that recognition of souls. This goes very deep, guys, Pisces. And this is so beautiful. But somebody really denied it here. Somebody actually chose fucking bullshit. Let's go to the fucking shit over here and get lost and just whatever happens, happens. Three of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with the Emperor card. This Emperor is waiting for the ships to come in. They're waiting for the right time, but it seems that they still need to go through some dark night of the soul here. Deep work, a shadow side that they're not going to embrace easily. Is not going to be very easy for this person. And if they're by themselves, actually nobody can actually get them. It's going to be very lonely and sad and dark and painful. It is painful at this time for this person that you're dealing with, Pisces, because really feel that this bro is like dealing with this other person. But on top of it, this is your energy as well. You are the lovers. You are actually the sent one from the divine, the message of love, of truthfulness towards this person for the benefit of this person's, life, ascension, awakening, enlightenment, aligning themselves within themselves in the union, in the connection. And only the remembrance of that warmth, that warm feeling that this person, this other partner of yours here is giving. In some sort of way, this Six of Cups energy is very healing. And it brings memories from the past. This talks about dreams. It talks about revelations. um, Maybe this other person is daydreaming about you. They, when they connect with you, they feel this warmth and this, loving connection, this remembrance of this, it clicks together. It's something like that. It's really, really coming out of them like, I cannot believe that this person makes me feel like this. But this comes with acceptance as well for the other person and for you as well, Pisces. You have to accept the situation. In order for this energy to be changed and move forward, it doesn't matter how it's going to move forward. The divine knows, and that's the most important thing that you're supposed to be knowing. It's a time of waiting now and of solitude, you know, and remembering. He kind of has like a some sort of a try of a smile. I'm like kind of smiling, I have hope, and I know that this is the right thing for me to do. And I see 11:44 on my clock here. Chosen people, man, chosen people. You are both chosen to lift up, the consciousness of this plane. And this is a number 4, which is solid foundation. This guy is solid. They have the position, the recognition, the business. They've done the work. They are on a higher level than, but this is three-dimensional. This is the fucking awakening, and this is gonna be a very, very huge slap and a punch in the face from the divine with this dark night of the soul here with the hermit, Virgo energy. This is very grounding, very, very grounding, but it is very dark, very lonely. This person might feel very separated right now from you and from the divine and from everybody else. They must feel that nobody actually gets them. Nobody understands them, where they're coming from, why. The awakening. Probably the people that are involved in this bullshit here that try to whatever mingle and do the most, put these people in conflict, in separation. This person that you're dealing with, or you, Pisces, if you're in the hermit mode here, if you're the one that left the other person for fucking bullshit, other third parties, whatever lies, deceitfulness, illusions, delusions, whatever reason, this person now stands alone, and they know that these people involved here, even from a past life, even if it's somebody dragging, from a past life karma, whatever third party, whatever bullshit is here, now they stand alone. They see these people as being fake, as being wrong, as being dark, as being evil, as being in the wrong actually pudding. The wrong pudding is this is not this person's. Right now this awakening is actually shattering them to the fucking ground in pieces, if you know what I mean. That's for the magician. Let me take another card here to clarify. The hermit, please, Father. Oops. And a bunch of cards came for the hermit. Ooh. I'm gonna take them all for them. I should take them all for the hermit. Why not? The spirit is generous. We should be as well, don't you think, Pisces? Five of Pentacles, being left out in the cold by the exact people that they induced them into fucking error here. They lied to them. They betrayed them. They actually, oh, I love you. I am with you. I'm your friend, and they fucked them up. They fucked them up in the very, 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 very bad. This person was betrayed by even their bloodline, family, whatever. This maybe they made family with somebody, is somebody from their past, maybe their childhood, because I see the Six of Cups. This can be somebody that, they made an offer to, oh, I'm going to be with you. I know you since we were children. In this lifetime, I'm talking about this lifetime. This is really resonating. Everything you're saying just happened a few hours ago. I'm in extreme regret. And yes, there is a third party involved that really likes my person right now. Honey, there is no third party here. You should never allow this. No, no, in the mighty name of the Lord Jesus Christ, I've spoken and I'm telling you, no third parties. The other third party is the divine. You know, this is the only third party that exists in this fucking situation. All these other people, flesh, they don't exist. They're just bogus. There's somebody that fills the space there just to actually fucking torment this person much more, to show them the hell that they choose continuously. No third parties. The only third party in this situation between me and my divine partner is my Father God, the Spirit of God, and the Lord Jesus Christ. And we are already seven together. It is a group, it is a multitude, don't you think? It really depends on what you think and how you see things. It really depends on you, you know? You're welcome. And the other third party, or whatever you consider third party, consider it done and over with. Because the divine is not going to allow this. If the other person chooses, of course they can choose continually to stay and stick with this person and do the whatever, but it doesn't mean that is not going to come a moment when this person is going to feel the regret, and they're probably going to feel it until their deathbed, and it's going to take them a long, long time. But this is not your problem, because you chose for this person. You chose to choose this person. You waited for them. You sacrificed your money, your time, your love, your everything, your blessings, your happiness, your everything. What for? If this person continuously chooses the other person, as you say, the third party, let them be. They're not meant for you. You are meant for you, and the person that the divine is going to drag you and is going to put you in your circumstance, in your situation. If they're not there for you, they're not meant for you. Or if they're not meant for you right now, how long are you going to wait for them? Much time you going to waste being, stuck in a loop, mental loop, and emotional loop? Oh, I'm going to be here forever. Never is never going to happen. What? Is never going to happen, because this person has to pay karma. They have to learn the lessons. And it can take them 5 months, 5 years, 50 years. It doesn't matter. It's not your problem. It's their problem. Probably that's why I cried before this reading. I could not just leave my head for 10 minutes. What can you do? You cannot change anybody's, free will. You cannot even put a thought in their mind and tell them to think like this. No, that person has to choose. But if they don't have, stability, mental, intelligence, and they don't do the work, and they don't think for themselves, they're manipulated like puppet on the strings. People take them and just blah 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 blah. That means that they don't have character, they don't have personality, they are a slave. They are enslaved by the fucking devil. Why would you want a puppet that is enslaved by the devil to be your partner? Or are you going to wait for them how long? It is just a lesson. It is just somebody that is triggering you in such a way to actually wake you up. Whoop! Why is this happening? Why am I waiting for this person for 5 years? Why is this? Why am I stuck? Why? What is the reason? I'm keeping myself stuck. Oh, I am the problem then. Get out of this energy. Oh, I was the victim. I chose them. Yes, you chose them. Now you have to let them go. Free them up in the way that they freed you up. With all this constriction, manipulation. You're not good enough, blah blah. I'm not gonna pick you because you're from other ethnicity and other color of skin and other. You don't have my money and you don't have my position. You're not from this country. You're a stranger, and I'm not from planet Earth. Are you gonna conquer and just gonna inherit the earth? Nobody's gonna inherit it. Maybe the fire. We were first loves, and I've been in this situation for 7, 8 years. You're completely right. This person actually, it was your first love to actually teach you something. But yes, this person put you in a five of pentacles, and now this five of pentacles is their karma. We are going through the valley of the shadow of death, and this is only the preparation for where we're going to go from here on. Are you want to be stuck in here? Do you think that you're not worthy of love? Even if you're going to stay single for a long time, for a few years, like me, 4 years being alone single, because I was fucked up, messed up so bad. Stop putting yourself in the cold, honey. You are worth so much more. And for sure, you're going to go cross the street, go and give the corner, and you're going to find somebody that is so worthy of you. You don't even know it. Just stop being stuck and feeling low and feeling depressed and feeling that you're not good enough. Let these people fix themselves. Let this person fix their own self. And even if they lose themselves for many years in the process, is nothing to do with you anymore. Everybody has a free will, but your free will has to choose for yourself, not in a selfish way, not in a wrong way, not being resentful and full of anger and no, don't do it. Release it. Free yourself. Be happy. Be true towards yourself. This is what you owe to yourself, honey, because nobody's going to give it to you. You have to give it to yourself. And that's the lesson. Ace of Cups, as I said, the divine loves you so much. The divine loves us so much. That's why all this pain and all these trials and all this loneliness and solitude and not seeing our worth for such a long time. How much the divine is asking you, how long you're going to punish yourself? How long you're not going to allow yourself this cup of love that I gave to you, this unconditional. I take you as you are. I know how you are made. I know that you are flesh. I know that you are, you know, temporal. I know that you're human, you're weak in your ways, and you don't see and you don't believe in yourself, and you had to go through this and that, and people put you down, and things were not right, and they were unbalanced and unfair and unjust. Get out of your head. Eight of Swords. Probably this, masculine energy that you're dealing with, they're a lot left out in the cold now, or something is going to happen now in November, going to December, that they're going to actually realize this third party situation and people involved in regards to this situation, that they were actually stopping their blessings, wheel of fortune, destiny, fate, calling. And they're going to feel abandoned, and probably they're going to feel abandoned from you, because if you actually take your power back, protect your energy and come back to yourself, then when you completely cut this energy and say, let bygones be bygones, I'm going to put this in the divine's hand. I cannot do anything about it. I cannot torment myself anymore. What for? I'm going to accept this love from the divine, and I'm going to love myself. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to pamper myself. I'm going to, pat myself on the back. I'm going to hug myself and love myself and take me to very nice places and have nice food and have a very nice, bubble bath. And I'm going to just make myself look pretty and awesome. And I'm going to feel very, very good about myself. Why not? Just because somebody that didn't see your value, didn't actually treat you in the way that you were supposed to be treating yourself. That is the lesson. This is the lesson. Self-love. This person right now, they want to give this cup of love to you, but they have to go through this dark night of the soul because they need to accept self-love. They need to accept exactly the lesson of the from the divine towards themselves, for themselves. And then they have karma to pay, because probably they went behind your back and mentally, and they vocalized something like lies, bullshit against you. They lied about something about you behind your back. That's why the karma, mental prison, spiritual prison. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. 10 of Pentacles. Probably this person, yes, you had a family, you had a marriage commitment with them. 10 of Pentacles. Or they want now to actually have this family with you. The Fool. They're going to take a leap of faith because it is a lot of torment in this, a lot of pain, I have to say. Having hope, starting from scratch. Point zero, this is. But this Fool is very wise and very, very knowledgeable. He's very, very life experienced. Until then, Pisces, it's time for you to do the work. Work much more on yourself. Put yourself in that physical, in your body, in your mental state, in your emotional state, and in spiritual state, in a very, investment place. This is mastering your craft, doing the work on yourself. Continue do the work. Continue cry, weep it out, take it out, all the pain, all the regret, all the emptiness, everything that you feel in regards to this investment in this situation for such a long time. I mean, who is going to give you back 7 or 8 years from your life? Is this person going to give you back 7, 8 years of your life? Take it back for yourself, honey. This is the lesson. As individuals, Ace of Swords. I'm going to take just a few cards with this other deck, the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, Centennial Edition that I have here as well. And look, Eight of Swords. Stop keeping yourself mentally trapped as well. Just get out of your head. Out of your head, get out of your head, because this is not for you. It's time to release. It's time to forgive. It's time to forgive yourself. It's time to accept. It's time to heal. This is what I'm saying. Just a few cards, Spirit. I want to actually give more clarity here for the Pisces, for themselves, and in regards to this partner that they're actually dealing with, or that they dealt with. Hierophant, Two of Cups, Empress, Queen of Swords. Oops. Judgment. The divine has made a judgment. Now is your time to make the judgment call. Judge this situation for what it is. Betrayal, backstabbing, cheating, lying, selling you. This person sold you short. They didn't give you any credit more. They probably saw themselves so much more and so much important, so much gorgeous and so much wonderful that you are. That, wow. Karma. Past life karma. Repeating lessons. Repeating cycles. Very painful one. Deadly ones. Tower. So what do you think, Pisces? It is much better for you to fall on the rock or the rock to fall on you? You need a solid foundation. You have to start from scratch. Forget about the past. Just forget about it. The past, even if it comes back, say no to it. You know what? A boy, girl, whoever you are. What was done was done. And it is done. God is going to actually judge. And he has been judging. Whatever is fake, whatever is not actually built on a solid foundation, which is the truth, which is the divine, which is life, is never going to stand. And the divine really prefers for you to actually start from scratch, start from zero. The Fool, than to go back to the fucking bullshit here. No more bullshit. Page of Cups. Offer yourself this love. Even if you're in the beginner stage, offer yourself this love. Because the divine is showing you clearly here, Pisces, that it's time for you to actually give this love back to yourself. Defend your position, defend your place where you're standing, that you worked really hard for, that you had to suffer so much, lose so much time for Three of Swords. You cannot be hurt if you don't allow yourself to get hurt. Protect your heart, because when you invest emotionally in a wrong person and you live in this illusion that this is the person for you, you can get very, very hurt. That's why you're supposed not to have wear your heart on the sleeve, but to actually wear it in your chest, be proud of it, know the hurt and the pain and the disappointment of this betrayal, whatever, and just forgive yourself. Release this pain. Take the swords of your hand, of your heart with your hand if you can, or let the divine hand come and actually guide you and heal you by just pulling these swords out of your heart. Your heart might be this expectation from this person for love. Just let the divine take these swords out of your heart. Maybe it's gonna take you some time, but this actually tells me the Ten of Cups here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Happiness is a choice. Make the choice of being happy. Nobody can be happy for you. And I saw 1114445. So it's in regards to 1144, maybe 144,000. Maybe you're one of the ones that are chosen actually to come together. And maybe this person from the past is not the right person for you. It's just a karmic. Or anyways, if they are your divine soul, soulmate, twin flame partner, they still are going through the dark night of the soul. Separation, betrayal, mistrust, loneliness, feeling left out in the cold, wasting so much time, a lot of conflict with people involved, other, third party involvement, mental entrapment, fear, lies, deceit to oneself. This person actually could release themselves very easily. They're not going to cut themselves very, very bad. They're just going to cut themselves a little bit, cut the bullshit, because it's mental. It's everything in their mind. Happiness is your choice. This is free will. You choose to be happy. You are happy. The moon as well. Subconscious mind, hidden things, truths from past lives. This is actually having the recognition as well from a past life, from this divine soulmate partner, twin flame, whatever you're dealing with. But this is the feminine energy as well. The feminine energy here sees the truth about in regards to this divine partnership now. You're supposed to know the truth. Subconscious mind, listening to your intuition, to your gut instinct. What is your instinct telling you? To wait or to let go and move? This is the question here. The next card, the Hierophant. Awakening with the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands here. The Hierophant is awakened to the point of them not standing themselves, just, living in this separation, in this bullshit separation that you have with them. Or they're going to come to this place when they're going to do the work here with the Hermit. When they're going to release their negative thinking, their doubts, their fears, their disbeliefs, because they didn't believe from the beginning, since the beginning. They were led by this third party situation and conflict with other people, family members, friends, whatever, to actually be separated from you. But right now they're called from the divine is calling this person to actually take the reins here and just see through the veil and manifest in the three-dimensional this connection, this union. The next card, divine partners, soulmate twin flames, like a double, it's confirmation. And this is on top of the Six of Cups and the Page of Cups. The illusion, the delusion that they lived in regards to this love affairs and whatever they dealt with, because they were involved with multiple partners, is showing to them that they chose to actually fuck their partner, their divine partner, and just let them out in the cold, leave them for dead. And they did it to themselves by doing it to the other person. But they're called to this partnership, they're called to this union by the divine. Seven of Swords in the reversed. On top of this Emperor. This Emperor was self-sabotaging themselves, stealing from themselves and stealing from you, because they let this situation to be separated, to be actually left for dead, be left out in the cold, find only the fault in you, see you as the only faulty one, guilty one, responsible one to do everything, but they were not responsible, just to actually screw you up and fuck you up and just betray you and leave you for dead. No more stealing. You cannot steal from the divine. You're a fucking idiot if you think that you can steal from the divine. You're gonna actually mock the divine, and you're gonna even sin against the divine. You don't know the punishment that it's actually coming up on top of this person, the karma and the suffering and the pain. That's why I felt that I need to cry, because I could not stand anymore the triggering energy in my heart of this pain, of this emptiness, of this disappointment. It is really sad and pathetic. And guess what? The next card here on top of the Five of Pentacles and the Hermit is the Ace of Cups. This divine partner is called to actually love themselves. Self-love, self-acceptance. Telling yourself the truth. And again, double Ace of Cups, because I have another Ace of Cups here. In some sort of way, this person is kicking themselves. They are in such a regret because they couldn't have a family with you, a family, even doing business together, rejoicing in the family, kids, pets, having abundance, a completion of something that they really, really were looking for. This is what they actually dreamed about. This masculine energy they dreamed since they were probably children, that they need to fulfill their emotions. They want that partnership, that love, because they deserve it. This is their calling. Probably they felt this when they were little as well. That's what I'm feeling here very, very strongly. And they were a fool because they mentally they fucked themselves up. It is a very huge loss here, and I have to say it's very sad and disappointing. They're stalking and watching you right now, Pisces, as well. And again, hermits. They're alone. They know the truth. They are supposed to release the baggage, and they are releasing it, even if they don't want to. They're gonna find the strength and the free will and the mental acknowledgement and the spiritual enlightenment in regards to this situation, to just leave the past in the past, leave the baggage, release it, heal it, transform this pain into something gratifying. Three of Cups again, Two of Cups, Five of Cups. Five of Cups minus Five of Cups, Zero Cups. But yes, the third party situation, they regret it. 3 minus 5 is minus 2. Plus 2 is you. It resonates, actually. It rhymes. They want to come very quickly towards you with a message of passion. They want to communicate, but this is a very in and out. It can be very, very flimsy at right now, for right now. Or maybe if you dealt with this person in the past and now you're going to meet your true divine partner, that they probably went through this similar situation here. But probably this is the partner that you're, requiring, asking about and thinking about, because you wasted so much time and you felt the love for this person and the connection and the pull, and then the push and the pull and the push. But if this is not a person, this is just a karmic or somebody that was supposed to trigger you and make you actually wake you up and understand that love is not what you think. Love is not codependency. Love is not dragging you down. Love is not putting you out in the cold. Love is not stabbing you in the heart. Love is not betraying you. Love is not leaving you for dead. Love is not that. No, 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 no. It's a misconception of what truly love is. And if you dealt with a person like this and they don't love you truly, they're not your divine partner. Don't waste more time with them. Waste more time on yourself, because this is the calling. Thank you for the messages, and thank you for the presence and everything, guys, for the likes and the shares and the subscribes. I'm very appreciative, even if I have very little people that are here and knowing my channel. I'm very, very I appreciate it very much, guys, and I love you very much. And I wish the best for you. Thanks, happy Thanksgiving Day as well. Let's be thankful and grateful for everything that we have and we don't have, because rejection is God's protection. The divine has better things in store for us, and so much clarity. Thank you so much. Thank you very much as well, Anna Le Lee Le. Anna, very beautiful name, Anna. Very nice to meet you. And thank you for the comments and the confirmation here. I know that I'm not alone in this. There are so many people that suffer. And I'm not suffering. I know it's not about suffering, because I accepted the situation, and I have myself so much clarity about my, you know, my journey. And it's not lonely. I have so much wonderful people around me. I have the divine always here present with me, encouraging me and giving me strength and, all the clarity that I need. You be blessed, my friend, and I wish you happy Thanksgiving and happy holidays, and you be blessed. Peace, love, and light to you, Pisces, and to all people that are watching here. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.